Today, I am in Japan and I've been challenged to complete a 151 binder. Not the Pokemon set 151, but any Pokemon cards between the numbers 1 and 151, starting at Bulbasaur, ending at Mew. I'm going to fill this binder up with as many weird and crazy cards as I can find. Best value? That would be great. If they're a little bit expensive, that's okay. Here's the kicker though. If I can't complete it in my time in Japan, I'm giving the binder to one of you. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think I'm going to complete this or not. I only have 3 weeks. And by 3 weeks, I mean like 4 days over that 3 weeks in which I've actually kind of focused on this. So let's go and see if I can complete this binder. From rainy Vancouver to hot and humid Japan, I'm instantly teleported across the earth. I didn't waste any time getting started on my challenge, heading straight to book off as soon as it opened on the very first morning of my journey. Look at how carefree and relaxed I look, thinking I had so much time to complete this. Little does pass me know, but this challenge will literally come down to the final hour. My first goal was to check out as many bulk bins as I could, trying to find the best deals on the coolest looking cards before splurging on anything expensive from the cabinets. The only rule is that I have to get all 151 of these cards within my time in Japan. That means later on in the video, you'll see me finding some mystery packs. Those mystery packs still count, but only towards replacing cards that I think are cooler than the ones I picked up. You'll see more of that later on. For now, we get to add everyone's dark cave fear, Zubat. Up next is a cute Sandshrew playing in the flowers, Geodude having a nap on the softest material possible, rocks, Horsey using Ink Attack, Metapod frustrated with itself for losing a battle, Bellsprout sleeping on something softer than a rock. It's dirt. Diglett in a field. Go Diglett. Hypno hiding around a corner. Get out of here, Hypno. Machop doing some sort of martial arts. Caterpie lurking in the grass waiting to eat your lunch. The scariest Kakuna using Harden with his Kakuna gang. Staryu under a bridge. Magmar's just running. I'm not sure what to say here. Move over, Fiddler. It's Rattata on the roof and coughing, stinking up the elevator. We got our cards. And that was just the first shop. What a great start. This first day was super successful. You'll see the amount of cards I found. Little do I know how difficult this challenge is actually going to get. My next stop was Mandarake, a multi-story secondhand shop that has a nice selection of showcase cards and binders full of random vintage and modern hits. I was able to pick up a very cute Vulpix, Wigglytuff, another cute mod for the binder, Golduck, such a moody duck, Poliwrath playing in the pond yelling at passersby, Magneton in a cool looking 3D card, Kingler meditating under a rock by the ocean, Dragonair using the portal device from the critically acclaimed Portal games, a gym leader's Beedrill that I swear I did not steal from the gym leader, Ekans, oh my gosh, did you know Ekans is just snake backwards? What a wild fact. Arbok, oh my gosh, did you know that Arbok is just cobra backwards? What a wild fact. Meowth about to take a cruise, that's one lucky cat, and a Krabby trying to find the rock that Kingler is hiding under. On to the next shop where I was able to find even more amazing pickups for the 151 binder. Erica's Victory Bell is an epic looking vintage Pokemon card. Voltorb lighting up the power plant with Zapdos hiding in the back. Magikarp that reminds me of a promo card for some reason. Another Diglett in a field, but we're going to keep the original one. Kadabra! I thought Kadabra would be more difficult to find due to it not being printed for a very long time. Luckily I found a base set one. One of the cutest Clefairies just swinging away on the porch, a Shelter kicking up the sediment on the ocean floor, and now for Porygon. I had my mind blown recently when PokePaints on TikTok called Porygon a duck, and I've never thought about it, but yeah, it's a duck. Growlithe and friends, Nidorina looking chill in the grass, and this super cool Ammonite looking deadly, Doduo running around for its life, and Dugtrio finally escaping from Diglett Cave. And finally, an Electabuzz chilling at the city lookout. Next up, I found a card shop with tens of thousands of bulk cards. From these bulk bins, I was able to find a Charizard V-Star, making my binder look shiny as ever. Pidgeot EX, this binder is really starting to fill out. Arcanine to join the little Growlithes. Machamp VMAX menacing as ever. And then its counterpart, Alakazam, Mr. Spoony Hands himself. Ditto makes an appearance, or Metamon for those of you with culture. Gyarados splashes its way into the binder, and that was my entire first day in Osaka. In just one day, I found 50 cards out of the 151 needed. I decided to get a bit of a risky one. I got a mystery pack and it's full of vintage cards. I'm super duper excited about this one. I found that super cool mystery pack in Nagoya, and as I mentioned, the mystery packs will be used at the end. If I find anything cooler to add to my collection from them, I will at the end of the video with a sneaky little giveaway, so stay tuned. All right, so I found 13 cards in there for 33 cents each, which is great. Couple promos, couple other ones for my 151 and 251 challenge.
Hopefully luck at the next spot.
Hopefully, yeah. Let's hope we have some good luck at the next spot. That one was okay. More luck to come. Let's go. For those of you keeping up with the videos, you know that Book Off is one of my favorite Japanese stores ever. I added a tentacool to the binder, a dugong deep in the ocean, and a super cool Neo-era Hitmonchan. That was just 3 more additions before I headed onward and made my whole Book Off video. Luckily, I found more cards to add to the binder at these Book Offs. This Book Offs had some great additions to add to the binder, including this Machoke helping its family carry the groceries inside. We've got the entire Ghastly gang joining together to form one card, a Poliwhirl seeing its reflection in the rain for the first time, a super cool Gengar. I honestly like this one way more than the full art one. Mr. Mime trying to be a biker gang, I guess? I don't know. Nidoking, the king of the jungle. Move over, Mufasa. And a Gloom. Wait a minute, Gloom doesn't evolve into Victory Bell? Luckily, this was just a mistake I made filming at home, and I did get a Vileplume later. So let's add that back into the sleeve and make sure we watch what we're putting into the binder as we go. The binder's starting to look good. Moving onwards, I found some card shops in Hamamatsu. Let's add my mom's favorite Pokemon, Jigglypuff, to the binder. We accidentally picked up a second Nidorina, but I liked this one more, so we swapped it out. You'll see this happen a few times in the video, and as long as I picked it up in the Japan, it's totally fine. Next up is Ninetales, being epic as always, and an Evolutions Raticate. I'm feeling very hopeful in this moment. I was just finishing up at that other card shop. There's a card shop right beside it. Oh, you know, just a bunch of base set cards that are in actually really good condition. I'm gonna look at which ones I need, and I'm gonna pick them out. 33 yen each, let's go. This next shop was so much better than the one beside it. We found a reverse Bulbasaur that I was very happy to add to the binder, and a Weezing with the smoothest transition I've ever done. I'm serious, go watch that part again, it was smooth. We found our Nidorino to add to the binder. Up next, Onix has been caught. If only we could find a crystal one. And a Weedle in the snow. How cute is that? We found a reverse Snorlax and added it to our binder. Of course, that's what we're doing. And a super cool looking Graveler has also been added. Tentacruel playing in the water with its friend. Look at those Tentacruel enjoying their lives. There's the Seadra in the deepest part of the ocean where it'd be scary to see one. And up next, we've got a Rapidash popping right out of the card, jumping right towards you. Oh my gosh, so I have a Diglett in the 151 challenge right now, and I'm replacing it with this. This is the best Diglett I've ever seen in my life. I love it. I love it so much. I can't express how much I love that card. The huge wave versus the tiny little Diglett, absolutely amazing. We have an excited Nidoran that's happy to join our journey. A Dratini, which amazingly is from the exact same set as the Dragonair I picked up a few days ago. We have a Chansey singing us its most beautiful Chansey song, and the Pokemon I hated the most in Legends Arceus, Parasect, on the attack. And the final card of this day was a Delta Species Seal, which was a normal type. From here, I continued my Japan adventure, enjoying as much of the country as I could, while pursuing my journey to collect them all. On this super rainy day, I found myself at a Book Off and found some vintage bulk, including a Brock's Sandslash, a base set Poliwhirl bringing back the nostalgic vibes, Golem rolling its way down the hill towards you, you better watch out, Pharaoh going at Mach speeds, and the blob that is the Tangela card. It is a blob with eyes. Moving on, I found the next location and this cool looking store with more cards to add to the binder. I found a absolutely phenomenal Crystal Onyx and decided it had to go in the binder. I talked about Crystal Onyx before and we actually found one, so we replaced the Onyx we had with the Crystal one. This majestic War Turtle gets added as well, and then a super moody looking Tauros. Get in there, Tauros. Mew VMAX, shout out to Mewtwo Suki, there's your card, and an epic Blastoise VMAX to round out this little shop. Am I able to keep this luck going? This is fantastic. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Wow, doing absolutely fantastic so far. Our challenges are going well. I'm going to have to update my list, but my 151 and my 251 challenge should be looking good now. Almost halfway there for the 151. Little did I know I was actually over halfway there, but this is gonna get more difficult as we go.
All right, I see promos and vintage in the bulk here.
I'm still deciding on this. It's a base set Blastoise, but again, it's in very bad condition. Look at that. So as cool as that is to see in a bulk bin, I don't think I'll pick that up because it's so damaged. We finally get to add a Pikachu to the binder. Hashtag Pikachu Army. An absolutely incredible Team Rocket Squirtle from the bulk bin is also going in the binder, and a shiny Raichu is in. Shout out Bre the Struggle Bug. Making our way to the tiniest and best shop in the land, I picked up a huge stack of art rares. First up, we got Pidgeotto art rare, which gets added to the binder. Parasect art rare is going to kick out the normal one. Get out of here, normal Parasect. I'm on the attack now. Then we have the best Psyduck, and it gets added to our binder, along with one of the best Slowpokes we've ever seen, and to round it out, one of the most amazing Drowsy cards ever made. Also, hilariously, watching this back, I somehow missed the first Drowsy card I picked up. Doesn't matter, it's getting replaced. The happiest little Pinsir gets to come back to Canada with me. And finally, a stamped promo Flareon. I love that little shop. Time for a quick Gifu book off stop for a few more hits. They had a bunch of baby shinies for cheap, so I added a shiny Oddish into the binder. And there is a real Vileplume. That's right, and it's shiny! There we go, adding in the Vileplume, the real one this time. A green Mankey making its debut, a shiny Electrode, which is one of the best shinies ever, and hey, I have to add in the shiny Voltorb to go with it, so let's replace the Power Plant one. Bye-bye Red Voltorb, hello Blue Voltorb. Now, next up we have an Execute art rare chilling on a Pokemon Battle Court, and a really neat Lickitung gets added as well. I had a wonderful time with my old friends and even visited the town I lived in, Ogaki. Moving onwards, I found myself in Kyoto, a beautiful area full of history and culture, but can I find any Pokemon cards? Not for this challenge! I was so busy completing other videos for the channel that I forgot to pick up any 151, but I did find my friends and we went on a road trip up to Tottori. Bye friends, I'll miss you! I am back at Osaka Mandarake trying to find myself some fantastic cards for the 151 binder. Let's see if we could find any here at Mandarake. This is going to be a big day of finding cards. At this point, I only have 4 days left in Japan, and I really have to start focusing on this challenge. Mandarake coming through again with some of the vintage cards, including this Fossil Almanite, Fossil Golbat swinging in from the darkness like some sort of Batman, Team Rocket's Persian, such an inspiration for the new Rocket set, a base set Ivysaur is an incredible find, and a Jungle Dodrio bringing back those nostalgic vibes. Finally, and the best find of all, is this beautiful 2007 Holo Kabutops for only like $3. Mandarake coming through for 151. Let's go! Mandarake with another like 6 or 7 cards. That is fantastic. Let's go on to the next card shop. We've still got 75 cards to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this. I was being really dramatic. I actually have about 40 cards left. That's still a lot. Picked up an Aerodactyl and some other art rares. Only the Aerodactyl's going into our 151, but this was a pretty successful trip. So let's go on to the next door, see if we can complete this 151 today. Back to the crazy bulk shop. This card shop's amazing. Have our Gen 1. I'm gonna set up and we're gonna take a quick look at these. We found a Moltres to add, and I know what you're thinking. I should have used the one from the mystery pack, but that was going into my Japanese rocket set. Zapdos goes right along with it. Where's Articuno at? Shocked Eevee gets its own spot in the binder, and Paris in Celebi's Forest gets a spot as well. Next up, we get a Weeping Bell just screaming with its friends. It's just yelling non-stop. We have a Clefable waving hello to all the passers-by. We have an Executor dipping its toes in the water, and a Dragonite flying over the ocean. Whatever happened to the giant Dragonite from the series? And finally, this sweet reverse primate gets its own spot. There's still so many cards to go. Nin trading cards. Nin turned out to be one of my best spots of the entire trip. The entire store is all vintage Pokemon cards. Definitely check it out if you're ever in Osaka. The music was extremely loud in the store, so I had to mute it. But we get to add a Charmeleon to the collection. A beautiful Butterfree has been acquired. Pidgey is in, almost completing the full page. So close. We have a Spearow, which actually does complete our first full page. I can't believe we've actually gotten this far. Can we finish this binder with only 4 days left? Nidoran is chilling and looking very cute. Venonat completes our second full page. Abra on the tower helps us finish our third full page. I told you Nin was great. Ponyta on top of a real stock image. Wow. Slowbro trying to confuse you. I mean me. You. Magnemite zapping us back to reality. And no way a base set Farfetch to help us complete our fourth full page. We've got a Grimer creeping around. I guess I didn't pick up those Grimer I showed at the start of the video. Cloyster gets to sit beside the Shelder and gets us one step closer to finishing this binder. Marowak attacking us for calling it a bonehead. The first Pokemon Rhydon is not the first Pokemon in this binder. A super cool Clay Goldeen gets added. Seaking comes right after that. It seems to be talking to that coral. We get a Kabuto to go along with the amazing Kabutops, and that ends our day in Osaka. I make my way down to Wakayama for 2 days and still have quite a few cards I need to find. If you made it this far in the video and still haven't liked and subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you would. I've put more effort into this video than any other video ever before, and I want to keep making videos like this. Thank you for watching. Back to the cards. We've got an Execute and Executor that didn't end up making it into the binder, but I love this Scyther because it took me so long to find a shiny one in Sword and Shield. The Queen is back. Nidoqueen, that is. Rhyhorn better stay safe running through that snow. Cubone is also attacking us because we called Marowak a bonehead. Starmie chilling in the sun. We've got an epic Kangaskhan as it roars its way into the binder, which completes yet another page. A wild looking Muck gets added to the binder as well. This is such a silly looking card. Hitmonlee flying jump kicks us into another, that's right, another completed page. Haunter helps us complete, you heard this correct, another full page. How am I getting this lucky? Jinx will never not be creepy. Just get in there. And as I was about to leave, I saw this Venusaur, which is the VMAX counterpart to the Blastoise, so I decided to grab it. 151 update. I have 7 cards left to go and only 2 days left in Japan. Am I going to be able to find these? Am I going to have to give out this binder to one of you? I don't mind giving out the binder to one of you. I know you guys are awesome, but like, I've put so much heart into this. There's so many cool cards that I've picked up. Oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do this? I hope I'm able to do this. Wow, look at this beautiful view. Isn't this nice? There's the castle we were at the start of the video. Can you see it? Can you see it? That's as much as I can zoom in. Wow, gorgeous. Now we've got to check out the one place you've all been waiting for. That's right, Book Off. They've got it upstairs. That's a good sign. Book Off has come through so many times on this trip. Let's see if this one in Wakayama will help as well. Lots of fun cards to look at, but I already have an Eevee, and the Lugia isn't a part of 151, though I will be doing a 251 challenge in an upcoming video, so get ready for that. But hold up, Blair. You need to finish your 151 challenge first. Book Off, absolutely coming through with some cards I was missing and a couple of upgrades, a couple things that were just too beautiful to pass up, memories for my time here in Japan. So let's move on. The next card shop is apparently closed, so I'm not going to be able to go to that one. So we might have to wait until Osaka, which is our last day, to get these last few cards. Yikes. Okay, are we gonna make it? I made my way back to Osaka to meet up with a friend for the day, which means I only searched for cards at the very end of the night. Luckily, this Greyful had a Dark Vaporeon that was a perfect fit for the binder and a beautiful Fossil Lapras. I went all out and bought the holo version. I tested my luck one more time at a final card shop of the evening, Prez-ZY. Somehow I found this amazing Charmander that is our 4th to last card we need for this binder. Let's go! Good morning, it's my last day here and I'm still missing Venomoth, Jolteon, and Articuno. I have one shot left to do this, basically, because I have to leave on the train in 2 hours. But most of the shops don't open until after I leave. So we're going to go check out one shop. There might be another shop that's open. I don't know if we're gonna do this. I feel like Articuno should be fine. The other two, I don't know. Let's go see if we can buy these last 3 cards. Or else I have to give this binder away to you. I had to run. With only 2 hours left in Japan, this was the final stretch. I was not going to go down without a real fight. Looking at all of the beautiful cards I had acquired, I needed to make some quick decisions. I decided to head back to the one shop I knew would be open. That's right, Book Off. Specifically the Book Off from the very start of the video. Or, in real world time, the Book Off from my first day in Japan 3 weeks earlier. All right, we're gonna do something a bit rash. We're gonna look through the bulk bins quickly and see if we can find anything. Articuno, Venomoth, Jolteon. Articuno, Venomoth, Jolteon. This was crunch time. Even one of these 3 Pokemon would get us one step closer to completing this challenge. Yes, Venomoth, Venomoth. We got Venomoth. We got Venomoth. Oh my god. Jolteon, Articuno. Jolteon, Articuno. That's it. Time to look through the showcases. Yo, forget about this Venomoth. We've got this one right here. It's a holo. It's $2.80. Let's go. Let's do that one.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Venomoth has been added to the binder. Look at this beautiful full page of wonderful Pokemon cards. We can do this. It can happen. Thank goodness for this Book Off coming through with a Venomoth. Very cool holo Venomoth. So now we only have Jolteon and Articuno left. I think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm going to risk going to that really good shop, Nin Nin, at 1 p.m. I have to catch the train by 2. So we're very close to our hotel, but I think I'm going to risk it. This is so close. So close to opening. Another one so close to opening. They've got the shutters half up, shutters half up. Oh, there's an open one. I found the Jolteon I want. I found the Jolteon. It's the Unagawa Jolteon. Yes, that's perfect. I got the Jolteon. I got the Jolteon. 1 card left. Jolteon has been acquired and added to the binder with 12 pages completed, 150 Pokemon caught. I caught myself reflecting on my journey. I thought about all the incredible places I was able to go with the goal of making exciting Pokemon content for you, the viewer. The joining of new and old Japan. I was thrown back into each interaction I had with friends and new fans, cherishing the memories I made with them due to Pokemon, and excited to one day see them all again. I was overcome with the sense of love as I reminisced about all of the incredible food that this trip provided me, the pure joy of flavor and presentation in every aspect of every meal, and the incredible jelly-filled donuts. I thought about the Pokemon, the one thing that brings you all here, the one thing that fuels my energy and passion for creating these videos, all the little pocket monsters that have inspired generations of trainers to value friendship, teamwork, integrity, and respect. And finally, I reflect on the glue that binds my Japan trip together. That's right, Book Off, the simple little secondhand shop that became a meme in its own right. What can I say? I just really like Book Off, but we can't end here. This is not the moment I lose this challenge. We have one final stop to find this Articuno or lose it all. Rushing back towards Nin Nin, I head inside to see if I can find it. The one, the only Articuno. There it is! We've done it! There is the holo fossil Articuno in a mystery pack that will absolutely be a perfect finish for the binder. I'm in absolute shock that I have completed this challenge. Thank you so much for being here. We actually did it! We did it! 151 is completed! Now we just have to finish our 251 and we will be set! Thank you everybody so much who watched this video and who's been following my journey in Japan. I have had so much fun here and I can't wait to come back and do more. Maybe we'll have to do what's the next one? 370, whatever it is. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I had a lot of fun making it, and hopefully I'm going to have a lot of fun editing it once I cut all together all the binder bits. But yeah, I'm headed back to my hotel, and then we're going to be looking for our final 251 stuff. This is the final day I'm here in Japan, so I've got a little bit of time left. 251, here we go. Thank you all so much for watching. Before we end, I wanted to show off some of the cards we got in the mystery packs. I'm going to be swapping out a few of what I think are the much cooler cards from the mystery packs. Now, this challenge was a success, but I want to still do a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away all of the replaced cards. So the Shiny Raichu, Ninetales, Arcanine, Muk, Rapidash, and more will be given away in 2 weeks. All you need to do is like this video, make sure you're subscribed, share with a friend, and let me know down in the comments which of the 151 Pokemon cards I picked up was your favorite. Finally, this is the most effort I've ever put into a video. From the many hours of recording and organizing to the almost 30 hours I spent editing. I would appreciate if you shared this video. Thank you all, and I will see you later for alligators.